Let me correct a couple of things. Number one is the apple orchard.
Was his idea?
His idea. The best part of that was the apples next to the road weren't good enough. We had to go farther back in to get it. That's how we found the shotgun. So that's the end of that story. There's a lot of people I need to thank. First of all, the administration at Garrett over the years for putting up with me, I guess, is one thing. And without the superintendent, the school board, it wouldn't have made any difference what I wanted to do out there at school. It wouldn't have got done without their permission. So they deserve a lot of that credit too. I'd like to recognize assistant coaches that I had when I coached. The first one I had was Bill Marie. Bill, will you stand up, please? For 2 years, and then he took the head coach at what's the name of that town? Mitchell, Indiana, right? Way down south of Bedford. So he became a hillbilly. He had a lot of success there at Mitchell, and then he came back. What year, Bill, did you go back to DeKalb? 73, came back, coached 9 years at DeKalb. And when I coached the second time, him and I were on the opposite sides of the field. And I only had one chance to beat him, and the damn lights went out on here. I ended up losing that game. Bill still remains one of my good friends. We go to IU football games together. Him and his wife Carol, Terry Westhead. And we do a lot of things together too. My buddy Dave here worked with me from 69 to 72, and then he took over as head coach. And see, once he got team by himself, he knew how to win a state championship, and really helped me because he took over the coaching of the backfield, put me back where I belong with the linemen. And needless to say, we had quite a group of talented kids, because you don't go from 1 year of first 2 years. But the first year we were 2 and 8, I think, or 2 and 7. Then we were 3 and 6, and then all of a sudden we were 9 and 0. I guarantee you I didn't get that smart in 1 year. a lot of good kids playing. Some of the other people that helped were Ed Smith. He was also a Garrett graduate. I think, Cleo, did you coach the junior high at that time? How many years did you do that?
Too many.
Too many.
A lot.
Also, Cleo, I don't think many people realize this. Cleo has kept the scorebook for football since before I was coaching, and he's still doing it. And I'm sure Coach Fricky appreciates your help there. I sure did, and all the coaches since then. And it's something we didn't have to worry about because we knew Cleo would be there to take care of it. Another person I see here tonight is Chuck Lewis. When I was coaching, Chuck was the cameraman. Took our films for us. So Chuck really appreciated that. I really don't want to go into all the stuff Dave went in about the records and so on. I would like to have all the kids, not kids anymore, the kids that played football or baseball. I did coach a little basketball one time, if you please stand. There should be a bunch of them. Nice try. Chuck's induction at Indianapolis a week or so ago. he's up there in his spiel. And, he mentions me as one of his basketball coaches. Excuse me, I got a little bit of a cold. And the reason for that was that before the ceremony, I told him, that I was Ward's assistant for a couple of years. Anybody knows Garrett basketball knows his assistant didn't do any coaching. So when Chuck was up there giving his spiel, he mentioned me as one of his basketball coaches. That was a good laugh at our time. I'd also like to thank, now Dick Keepin was here. I don't think he stayed, but he was here early and congratulated me. And I thank Dick he was the coach when Frog and I played. When I came back to Garrett, he was the head coach then. He taught me a lot about the game and how to coach the game. So I really appreciated Dick. I'd also like to really give a special thanks to Coach Ron Fricky. Is he here today? He's here. Come up here, Ron, will you please?
I'm not very tall, obviously.
Well, Ron's the one came to me and he said, I'd like for you to get your stuff together so I can put you up for the Football Hall of Fame. And I about laughed in his face. He said, no, I'm serious. So after a couple of weeks, well, he jumped me again about it, and I finally got it to him. He said, this will take a while to get through. Lo and behold, here it is. And I have this gentleman to thank for that. Reading about half of this stuff. A couple other people I'd like to thank is Becky Blotkamp here. Where you at, Beck?
Back here.
Get over here. Get up here where you see you. Becky's birthday today, too. Becky was my secretary as athletic director for how many years back? 15? So she kept me on the straight and narrow, I'll tell you that. And she's a world of the past. We never walked into her office, she didn't have a smile on her face. And if things were going bad, she put a smile on your face. So thanks a lot, Beck. I guess that's about all I have to say.
To John, all of our recipients will be receiving this tonight. And go ahead, Mayor.
City of Garrett, Indiana proudly recognizes John Hutton for his achievement with the Indiana Football Hall of Fame. Garrett High School, 1959, with Old Manchester College, 1963. Presented this day, the 10th day of April 2010.
And for those of you that